Hey, 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 it's Deanne here. How are you? You know what? I was just talking with a friend and something came up, and I really wanted to share it with you because I think this may help you. If you're having any kind of digestive issues, then this may be an aha moment for you if you listen to what I have to say. So, what we were talking about is the past. And I used to go on a lot of hikes. I hiked with a group of friends, and it's something that we looked forward to. We would go to different places almost every weekend, and it was great. But now I realize that it was a big part of why I had gut issues. And let me tell you why. Because the way I did my hikes, I got excited for them. But the minute we got on the trail and started the hike, I was all about the destination. I was rushing, doing whatever I could to get to the top of the trail. I wasn't really looking around. I wasn't really enjoying myself. If anything, I was probably focusing on what parts of my body hurt, how I was breathing hard, maybe my foot hurt, but I wasn't really thinking about anything but the destination. And then once we got to the destination, I looked around. It was beautiful, made it, felt good about it, drank some water, maybe ate a bar, ready to go right back down, get into the car, and move on to the next thing. So, all about the destination, living in the future. Got to do this, got to do this, got to do this, got to check things off my list. And basically, what that does is it puts you in a rush response. Now, you may not feel stressed out, but physiologically, when you're rushing and doing things, your body is in the stress response. Your body is ready to do things. It's pulling energy. It's giving oxygen and blood to your muscles so you can get things done. That is the stress response. I'm just calling it the rush response. So, do you have a tendency to do this? Do you every day have a list of things that you have to get done and you just bear down and you get it done and you check things off the list and that's how you get through your day? Because if that's the case, then you're probably in your rush response the majority of the time and you don't even realize it. And what I began to realize is that during these hikes, I wasn't enjoying the hike. I wasn't looking around. I wasn't looking at nature. I might take a deep breath in and say, it's nice to be in fresh air. But I wasn't really using all my senses and enjoying myself. I wasn't present with nature and I wasn't present with the people that I was with. And then when I got to the top, same thing. I didn't want to just hang out and look around and really enjoy myself. I wanted to get right back down and move on to the next thing. And that can be really problematic in your life. If you're not doing things that you enjoy, if you're not doing things that are fun, if you're not laughing and smiling and enjoying yourself, that is going to be very problematic for your gut. There's that gut brain connection. So the thoughts that you have in your brain affect your gut. Your gut then also affects your brain. So it can be this vicious cycle if it's not working well, if you're not in balance. So sometimes it's about, you know, living too much in the past and too much in the future, analyzing things that you've done in the past to make sure when you do them again, they're better, you're doing it a different way, and then what you have to do in the future. But then you're forgetting about the present and you're not really living in the present and enjoying yourself. So sometimes it's all about slowing down. Now, I'm not saying this is the reason for all of your gut issues. This is just a tiny portion, but this is something that you can do something about. You can change this if you realize that this is one of your commonalities, if this is something that you do all the time. So a lot of times we have a tendency to be in our head all the time, thinking and analyzing. And sometimes it's really good just to get away, sit down, kind of just feel, close your eyes, see how you feel. That's why people go to yoga. That's why people stretch and do exercise classes. So they kind of are no longer thinking so much and they're able to just relax. But that can be a big part of what's going on with you. And women just have a tendency to do that. We take care of other people. We have things to do. We have to help other people out. And sometimes we put ourselves at the very bottom of the list. But think about it. Take some time today when you're done with your list and think about if this is something that you do. Are you in that rush response the majority of the day? Because think about it, your body doesn't want to get rid of things when you're in the rush response. That may be one of the biggest reasons that you have constipation because when you're rushing around, your body doesn't want to have to poop. There's no place to poop when you're rushing around. So it can hold it in and then you can become constipated. It's not until you actually relax, get into that relaxed response, that you're able to digest your food and actually go to the bathroom. So this can be tough. This can be tough to do on your own because you've been doing it for so long. You may not realize it and you may not know how to get out of it. So just know that there's help. That's what I do when I help women with their gut issues. This is a big part of what I do. And this is why it's very different than when you go to the doctor. You go to your primary care or the GI specialist because they don't talk about this kind of stuff. Because it's not all about food. This has a lot to do with it. So if you're interested, this sounds like something that you do, then I will leave my link below so you can click on the link and you can schedule a call with me and we can get some clarity around what's really going on with you. But think about it. Are you living in the rush response or are you relaxing? All righty. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you later. Bye-bye.